Tell me what you saw about Coco that you liked.
Well, okay. So I think that Coco, right? So she starts off the tournament, loses the first set to Yastremska 6-0, very first match, first set, catches a bagel, and then does not lose another set until playing Arena in the final, right? So I think she gets it. She did a really good job of finding what she needed to find. Beats Benchik, beats Andreeva, beats
Both of them
Iga.
great matches, by the way.
Right, fantastic showing. And what I liked, and we can talk specifically about the forehand because that's the part that has been suspect of the last few months, maybe last 2 years, because second serve she still didn't serve well, I would say, in that final. But her forehand, take the technique away from it, she's hitting it with intention. She's moving into the court when she has the opportunity, taking balls at the top of the bounce and hitting it like she does have a forehand. And I
Yep.
think that's like, there's lots of different ways to hit a forehand, and technique will save you when things get tight.
Yep.
But if you just
But
believe,
but believe and feel
believe,
are huge.
just go hit the damn thing, right? And
Right.
so she plays like she's got a big forehand.
Yep.
But the matchup with her and I'm more so interested in the matchup with her and Arena. It is like this beautiful chess match of like they're almost built for each other. Like Arena will just hammer, 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 hammer. But Coco's built to run all day, bring balls back, right? And just
Take
like
it early.
you're gonna have, yeah, you're gonna have
Redirect.
to hit through a paper bag to get rid of her. And it's like it it takes everything out of Arena to put Coco away. Like everything. And I think,
Fraser Ali.
yes, and like today's match could have been exactly like the US Open final from 2 years ago. It's just that Arena didn't slip in the end of the second set.
She's in better shape and she's in a better space with
Yes.
momentum from the last few tournaments, right?
Right. Yeah.
So, and hats off to her and her crew. Um, I will say that Coco's best match to me was Iga. I think she played a Novak Dimitrov match for Miami against Iga, in my opinion. She peaked a bit early. And I say that from time to time, Alvin, just from the standpoint of she could not have hit her forehand any bigger against Iga.
Right.
Ball, conditions, day, you called it. But she was tagging her forehand as big as I've ever seen her hit it. And I've seen her play in juniors. She hit it huge against Iga, who was not the easiest person to go through, and she was the attacker. Coco at her best as a counter punisher. She's a lot like Iga, and what I was so impressed with was she was attacking. And when a counter punisher becomes the attacker and is comfortable
Right.
doing it, I'm impressed because that's not their wheelhouse, right? She preferred it backhands, be on the run. Even when she beat Arena in the US Open years ago, she was doing it on the run, backhand passes, open stances, sliding, knee on the ground, you name it. She did not beat, she countered. And
Yes.
nothing wrong with that. She still won. The trophy's still in her name, and the name, as long as that, as far as I'm concerned, still says Coco Gauff on the darn trophy. Here's my point. She attacked and went through Iga. I did not see any of that much in the match against Arena, and Arena almost lost
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
tactic, right? Went to Don Coco's backhand one time too many, and we're almost like, wait, what am I doing? Let me go back to the forehand. What am I thinking? This girl's backhand is better than mine. On the rise, her on the rise might be better than Arena's. Arena had this one, I think it was on her service point when she went to the backhand, she was serving in the near court, and Coco brought about 100-mile-an-hour return, and Arena ripped the backhand hard back up the line, which was very Coco-esque.
Yeah.
And I remember watching that point saying, wow, when you start stealing your opponent's plays against you, against them, we got a nice little rivalry going on here. And I kind of like watching that. And so I think
Yeah.
that Arena is taking some cues out of Coco's book. And unfortunately, she kind of faded a little bit in that second set. But I was really excited to see that matchup. I was happy to see Coco back in a final. I was happy to see her hit her forehand. I was happy to see her kind of shake off whatever's been kind of ailing her. And it was good to see her really rip that forehand like she can. And unfortunately for Iga, she's unfortunately took a little bit of a step back this tournament. But remember how excited I was about Emma Raducanu from a few tournaments ago, where
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
she was actually playing. When you see a player really starting to feel the ball well, it bodes well for the tour. And I thought that was what happened here with Coco, and
I
good
mean,
for women's tennis.
it's almost the same with Casper. Like they're almost kind of the same boat,
100%.
right? Can do well
100%.
on
Nope.
clay.
Forehand can be iffy, but backhand, but they move well
Yeah,
and they return well and
comfortable on
butting
clay courts. Like
very
you
good
have
on the
maybe a little
clay. You're right.
struggle
That's actually a very
if you start to
good
the
comparison.
season, and yeah, I think they're both like. I think we feel better about the top end of tennis with both of them doing so well, coming out of Madrid and moving into Rome.